legally, it's a crazy world nowadays, and we have stuff that can protect you versus you basically being like,
Welcome back, Real Talk Real Estate. I'm Scott Werner with EXP.
And I'm his co-host, Donovan Johnson with Coldwell Banker.
All right, today,
Right now,
we are talking about FSBO, or for sale by owner. For those that don't know that lingo, as agents, we call it for sale by optimists.
we're just going to break down the FSBOs, why people think they don't need an agent, why we think and know that agents save you time and money, and also just getting a listing.
I mean, why do some people go to FSBO? I understand that, but let's be honest. Most FSBOs go this route for one reason. And what is that? To save money. Yay!
Saving money. And on paper, it looks really good, but it's almost like, you know, those commercials when, like, at some point they fast forward the language really fast, like towards the end of it, like the health and concerns.
The blurb.
Yeah, the blurb. Don't blurb yourself.
Don't blurb yourself. I mean, look, I get it. People think that they're salesmen, but this isn't the car sales. This is with contracts. This is with disclosures. This is with a lot of items that you might not know about. I mean, don't get yourself in trouble. Don't mess it up.
Right. And you hear people say, like, back to the makes sense on paper, I don't want to pay the 5-6% commission fee. Here's the thing. One, how do you know if you're valuing your house correctly? And then two, how are you reaching enough people to, like, cast your net to where you can catch that buyer that fits your home?
Or do you want to be sitting on the market? Well, I mean, let the right buyer pass you right on by because they don't see it. You don't have the right net out there. You don't have it cast properly. That's what you trust an agent to do.
Absolutely. And time is money. So a lot of people, sometimes people think, and it's funny because you get clients that are like, man, I'm in no rush to sell at all. Like, we're gonna list high and we're gonna just have faith. And I'm like,
if you are in no rush to sell at all, why put it on the market?
Bingo. Because, like, I know I can be good at my job giving the ability to control what I think needs to happen.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, once again, we talk about, I think one big key that people don't realize is photography is key in this day and age. A picture is worth 1,000 words. I had one listing where my business partner said, man, the blue in these cabinets completely stinks. But then it made her come to the house to see the open house just to see the blue on the cabinets. And she's like, okay, this totally changes everything. When I walked into the house thinking that these blue cabinets were going to be hideous, she comes in and says, man, it actually looks good. And so, look, sometimes these pictures grab that attention. They live rent-free in your head. And that's why you have a realtor do that.
dude, absolutely. And another thing that you have a realtor do, negotiate. Because, like, imagine, like, there's other, like, this is football, and there's a lot of people, you wear pads and a helmet in football. Sometimes going FSBO is like not wearing a pad and helmets, but saying, like, I really want to play. And there's other agents out there, buyer agents, that are looking out for the best interests of who? Their client. Same thing I would be doing as your listing agent, and they're going to argue for the best possibility. So if you're not geared up for that, you may be taken advantage of, but you only did it to yourself.
It's like, hey, coach, I'm ready to play, but not everything is on, not the full pads. So you're going to get creamed out there. I mean, the kicker is, once again, safety. Real estate agents carry E&O for a reason. If we forget errors and omissions, if we forget something, guess what? You're covered. We're on the hook for it. So it's a scary thing to try to navigate by yourself. If you can do it, all the power to you. Great. But safety is key.
And like you said, or like a second ago, legally, it's a crazy world nowadays, and we have stuff that can protect you versus you basically being like, "Well, we handshaked on it." Well, handshakes can be rescinded.
Yeah. And once again, safety again, you don't know who's entering your house when you're FSBOing this. You don't know what person that you're letting in. And if you have kids and pictures on the wall and this and that, I would want to be safe, wouldn't you?
hmm Um, man, let's branch into how do you talk to FSBOs?
Ooh, that's a tough thing. I mean, a lot of agents blow it. They call FSBOs and say, "You need me." I just don't think that's the right thing to do. I mean, you there's a tactic, there's a way to do it.
Absolutely. And for me, I'm reading a book right now called Givers and Takers. It's by Adam Grant. It's a great book just discussing people's personalities and how they approach work. And a giver does a thing where instead of being like, "You need me," like that was a taker. Adam would say it's a taker. A giver is trying to paint a picture, but he's not trying to paint it with his own brush. He's using the other people's responses to get a clearer picture of what they really even want or need in the situation they're coming from. You get somebody talking, especially about themselves, before you know it, one, you're going to get so much information you didn't know. And then two, they're going to be like, "I really like that conversation." Then you may have said 10 to 15 words when they hit two monologues.
I mean, that's the thing. You ask about showing, you ease into it. You don't say, "You need me." I mean, ask about showings, ask about offers, ask about how, have actually a vested interest into them trying to sell their house. Make a connection, make a bond, because like you said, they might, two monologues, you might have said 10 words, but if you create that bond with them, then you create trust.
Absolutely. And something else is that a giver does is they offer like something just small to help with, where it can be like, "Hey, I get you're selling on your own. Would you mind if I just throw up a CMA, comparative market analysis, to kind of give you my opinion on where you think we are?" Or maybe a staging tip to where if the house is empty, be like, "Why don't we just stage the living room and what, like the master bedroom, just so people can get a better view of what's going on?"
It's not a one call try to close. It's
Mm,
a relationship. It's something hands on. Build trust. Realize that guess what? When it's not working, they think of you. I mean, as I always like to say, I like to live rent free in people's minds because guess what?
I
If
like
they
it.
if they think of real estate, then they think of Scott Werner, and that's what I need.
Right. And I think if you're smooth enough, it's as simple as throughout the conversation just being like, "Look, I get it. If you get the price you want and the time frame, why not do it yourself? But I'm here for you as a resource when you need me. Like I'm your local trusted expert." And keeping that door open without giving up too much of yourself is just a great way to show your value.
I mean, the thing is, I'm not here to say you need me right now. I'm not here to convince you, look, you need Scott Werner because he's the best. I'm here to help you facilitate the transaction, the move, the moving of your home.
Mhm. And something that I like to hit, and I hit this on last time, it's Dan Flavin esque, but you can hit him with a safety line of like, when I'm your listing agent, I make sure everybody that walks through this door is a vetted buyer. There isn't just somebody trying to be nosy who may have saw the cool shop or wants to just BS around. Like I'm here, time is money, and I'm here to sell your house just like you want it sold.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, it's like planting seeds. It really is like planting seeds. You're wanting to create confidence. And guess what? When you overwater a seed that's been planted, then it doesn't grow properly. You give a right amount of water to that seed, it grows and then it blooms.
yeah.
So, I mean, it's all about relationships and what we do.
Right. And here's the thing, FSBOs are not the enemy. They're just DIYers who don't necessarily know what they're fully doing all the
Wait, we
time.
don't have to be mad at FSBOs?
Dude, if anything, you catch some cool people from FSBOs. And it's funny because sometimes you catch them early and they want to talk, or sometimes you catch them and it's like, you're the third or fourth agent to call me at this point. And some people, like, I used to just tell myself no when I hear that, but now, like, I try to dig a little deeper when I hear that.
I mean, sometimes they might put up like a rejection, but maybe it's not a rejection as in stop calling me. It's like, hey, go a little bit harder. Just be there.
Right, and that could challenge your systems because you don't. One of my favorite quotes is that you don't rise to the level of your expectations; you fall to the level of your system. So, if they're just a one-time try, like a little sample size, then you may not get to them. But you spend a little time. You call them once every. I've called somebody 2 weeks after and been like, "Hey, how's it going?" Like I've been seeing the house. I'm still looking. I see other things on the market moving a little bit. Like, have you been getting any love?
Yeah. It's building that connection. It's building that confidence. It's saying, okay, look, I'm not just here for a transaction. I'm here to facilitate you in a move. I'm here to help you. I'm here to guide you. And in this transaction and beyond, I want you to be like, hey, I want Scott Werner, or I want Donovan Johnson to list with Donovan Johnson, or to buy with Donovan Johnson. The connection is everlasting.
Right. And last thing I'm going to say is that I think you do a great job of staying professional and playing the long game.
Yep.
Even when you're frustrated, sometimes I get frustrated and I'm ready to like double bird. And I just feel like you have a little bit more patience for people sometimes when I'm like, man, they could really get this people's elbow right now, you know?
Yeah, sometimes you just have to push through it. Hey guys, one more real talk real estate right here for you.
I'm Donovan Johnson. This is my wonderful co-host, Scott Werner. Thank y'all so much. Like, comment, subscribe. Shout out our production team, Band of One.